It is what it is. Hey, I saw the results. I still woke up and chased. I'm hungry for this. I'm hungry for this. I want the world and everything. And I just told my girl I love her. Say she loving me, but she mad at me. So she spell it L-U-V. Living lavishly, walk around in double C. Got no salary, everything I kill I eat. They all doubted me, till they see me on the screen. They all proud of me, same people that ain't believe. Burning calories, running shit up with my team. Say your majesty, know I'm living like a king. About 25 a day, that's just my daily schedule. Ain't about who doing better, cause we gon' win together. I hit another level, I had to apply the pressure.
What's good, YouTube? What's good, YouTube? Welcome back. It's Tuesday. Welcome Uncle Plug into the building.
What's happening?
What's up?
What's going on?
Oh man, all is well. You did.
You got your favorite white girl in the top right corner.
That's her.
I guess she didn't like all the attention she got with her hair down yesterday, so she got it up.
Hey, they was at your.
Y'all started it. Y'all set the tone.
No, Plug said him right at the end. He talked about it at the end before we got off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Off the thing, it was a little ruthless.
I seen that one. I said,
Yeah, when I see that one, I was like, all right, we gotta go ahead and get them out of here. So what y'all? How y'all Tuesday? What y'all do? Y'all ain't do nothing today?
Pretty good. Workflow pretty well. Home life pretty good. So
Productive. Hey man, hey, everybody that is stepping into the building, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.
absolutely.
And subscribe.
That's what I'm talking about. Oz already in the building.
Hey,
My boy.
Ladies and gents. And to answer the question on your footnote, was America? Yes, America is upside down. What's up? Jen's in the building as well. We doing good, man.
Hey, Jen.
At least you're gonna be in here today. We're gonna have
I'm not for certain. I sent her the link, so she might be coming on in.
Okay.
I'm getting to it right now. I'm putting it out there into the atmosphere. You dig it.
No Middleman, season 1, episode 18. And if you guys paid attention to the thumbnail, today's topic is cultural crossroads. So we're going to talk about some things today that's going to tie that title into everything. Oh, that's you. I'm reading this like you're somebody else. That's Soft Rain said, welcome. While you're here, make sure you hit that like button, drop a comment in the chat, subscribe, and don't miss our next live.
And share it with somebody.
You two, so everybody, I'm talking about chat. I like that, man. Chat get along. Everybody gets along. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
I want to shout out, man. I want to shout out Coach JB, man. Big ups to Coach JB this morning, man. He reshared, and he actually went over to look at our segment on Sean King, talking about Shador Sanders. So shout out to Coach JB and Big Smitty over there. We just dropped another one too. If you guys get a chance, we just dropped that segment of Sean King talking about Shador Sanders. So go check that out. I'm sure Sean has something to say. He normally has something to say. Should be a good one, man. I see you seen your boy Plug, the dude.
Who that?
He supposed to be getting picked up possibly
By who?
by Cleveland Browns.
They gonna play a big ass, huh?
Yeah.
They gonna play a big ass.
They were looking at him. So shoot. So since we're talking about these Tampa Bay Buccaneers, it's actually gonna be our icebreaker for the day.
We'll talk about it.
Right. So the question, the icebreaker is Coach Prime helping or hurting? So
say it ain't so.
Yeah, so this is what we're gonna play. So this is Coach Prime giving his Big 12 game speech for the week. For all y'all who don't know, the Mighty Buffs are going to be playing against Georgia Tech on Friday night. So should be a good game. They announced Cam Salter as the starting quarterback. So should be good. He said Juju should get some run too. So should be able to see both quarterbacks. But we'll see. But I wanted to play what they said. It says that the caption says all of Sanders are going to be straight with or without football. Deion reacts to Shiloh being cut by the Buccaneers.
And in sports, that's part of fathering, that's part of parenting, that's part of having a relationship. So he is mentally where he needs to be, physically where he needs to be. We're praying that he gets another opportunity to go with a team. But if he doesn't, the plans have already been put forward to what he's going to do next. So Shiloh is a man of many talents. I don't know if you guys know, he's a man of many talents, and he's going to be straight. All the Sanders are going to be straight, with or without football. You better believe that. You better believe that. I take care of mine, and I've always have, and y'all know what I mean.
You know,
I know.
So that's what they said. This was the last picture they posted. So I wanted to get your guys' opinion. Do you feel like Deion or Coach Prime, whatever people prefer to call him, do you feel like he is starting to his children, or is he actually helping them? What are your guys' thoughts?
Oh, that's tough to say. I don't know, man.
It is, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, football is not going to make or break their streams of income coming in. Is football something that they want to do? Absolutely. That's what they were raised on. Whether or not they continue to do it, it's not going to hurt them financially. So,
What you think?
Them boys got a big plate, man. them boys go always eat, boy.
yeah,
Hey,
set them up.
I don't know if y'all watched that cowboy documentary, America Team, boy. But his daddy been with it for a long time.
Absolutely.
While they was still in the scrotum, you feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Daddy been loaded. Daddy been getting to it. Them boy got shoe deals. The boy got jersey sales. You know what I'm saying? Boy made 14 million off the jersey sale. You know what I mean? Like, regardless of what anyone, with all the shenanigans aside, no matter what anybody says, with or without the NFL, them boys still gonna be hell. You know what I'm saying? Anything they touch right now that they're so polarizing, anything they touch is gonna be bloop. They got the Midas touch, baby. They got the Midas touch. Anything they touch right now
might not be where they need to be anyway. So this might be God telling them that, hey, this is not where I want you. So,
and we're saying both of them. Well, it's just one of them. You know what I'm saying? And while he was out there passing out KFC buckets, you know what I'm saying, he should have been in the weight room. You know what I'm saying? The little boy handling him out there. You know what I'm saying? Taboo was like, oh hell no. And you know what I'm saying? And dude did that just because he was on the field. Just to justify that clip, he did that because he knew that he was on the field, and they know that the camera's always on them. We have never had this much attention in the off season to this young man was doing whatever he was doing down there in Hillsborough County, aka Tampa, aka the West Coast of Florida. You know what I'm saying? We had never had none of that. So I'll just say, everybody knows that Shiloh was gonna get some camera time, so he wanted to get in. He wanted to get his last name on the screen, and that's a great last name. Happened to be my last name. He my people though. He my people though. You know what I'm saying? But he handled it, and it is what it is. He got ejected, and now he got waived. And kid, what? Let's keep this moving. You dig?
All right, Classic. Hey, Classic.
Classic 333.
My boy.
I have a totally different take, man. I think he's actually hurting his children, and I think he's hurting their stock. And the reason why I say this, what's up, Joe Jet? The reason why I say this is because
you're on your Stephen A today, huh?
I don't know if you guys remember, like, so it's different to talk the way you talk if your kids are able to back it up with their talent. It's different when their talent has not equaled up to what you have promoted it to be. And this happened with Jared Goff. If y'all don't know, Jared Goff comes from a very wealthy white background, family very wealthy. And remember, everybody said he wasn't really passionate about football when he initially got drafted by the Rams. Everybody said he wasn't passionate about football. They don't feel like the money was going to do anything for him. And every time he had a couple bad seasons, that's what everybody kind of went back to, make long story short, we all know he's having great seasons and successful seasons in Detroit now. But Goff also had a different talent level at quarterback. So, and then when you think about saying that they're always going to be straight, it kind of makes you feel like, well, why have y'all went through this? Why did y'all go through the extent that you guys have? You know what I mean? Because it's going to make owners and people think, okay, did they play us? Did they do this promotion just to be able to have the plate, like Plug say, or to have that leverage over time? You know what I mean? Like they got Nike deals, they got shoe deals, and this is coming from somebody who I enjoy the Sanders family, but I also think sometimes silence is golden when it comes to certain topics, especially topics like this, because I feel that it can really hurt them. Like Shiloh is still trying to make another 53-man roster, or at least get on a practice squad. But after hearing those comments, and another thing, I don't know if y'all heard Coach Prime the day before that, he said old Woody owed him a favor, and y'all will see Shiloh in New York. So, see,
so is his daddy making deals for him?
See, so it's like it's bigger. So I like to pay attention to everything that's going on, and it's almost like what's going on here? Like, is Shiloh a man of many talents and he doesn't need football, or does he need to make a roster? Like, which one is it? But with saying those things, people listen, man. People pay attention. Shador didn't fall to the 5th round just because of himself. So that's why I asked the question: is it helping or hurting? Again, a lot of people like to compare Deion Sanders to Archie Manning. You can't compare the two. You can't compare the two at all. We know why Mannings have the voice they have in the NFL. He said what comments? I missed something. Do you need us to replay that video for you, Classic?
I can't remember when he came in. I don't think he heard the video.
I'm gonna replay it for you, Classic. Give me 1 second. Let me pull it up here. This is
what happened to that ranch, bro?
What he said?
I said, what happened to that ranch?
Oh man, I ain't get with Classic. Had a busy day today. I ain't even get with him.
That's how it is, Classic. That's what we doing.
Oh, it's on me too. I was traveling. We ain't got time. We ain't had no time for that today. So, Classic, I'm gonna play this video for you so you can hear what Coach Prime said. Give me 1 second.
NFL is a tough business. Shallow had, some bad. It's just have you talked to him and how are his
most
spirits?
definitely. He's my son. I'm proud of my kids, all of them, and I prepared my kids for any and everything that could possibly happen in life and in sports. This part of fathering, this part of parenting, this part of having a relationship. So he is mentally where he needs to be, physically where he needs to be. We're praying that he gets another opportunity to go with a team. But if he doesn't, the plans have already been put forward to what he's going to do next. So Shiloh is a man of many talents. I don't know if you guys know, he's a man of many talents, and he's going to be straight. All the Sanders are going to be straight, with or without football. You better believe that. You better believe that. I take care of mine.
So that was his comments right there, Classic. He was just talking about pretty much, I hate to say it, but my boy Coach Prime double talk. I hate to say it. He said first, they were prayerful that he's going to make a team.
Mm-hmm.
The sentence right after that, he said, but we have other things going. He's very talented. It's almost like you're asking for a prayer, but you're moving on something else. So just something to think about. But while Classic is summing that up, Jen said what she said up here. She said for Shiloh, resiliency and adaptation was on him. Shador is learning it later, and maybe that isn't the correct word, but they are vastly different in many ways. Yeah, they are. They are. They definitely are different.
Which one's older?
Shiloh. Yeah, she said the maturity level is different. Yeah, they do. They do.
In certain the way they handle things. I know Shiloh out there on the phone him and his agent working right now. I know definitely they definitely working, but he needs to be working this whole off season. I was saying it, bro. Why you ain't in the weight room? You out here passing out chicken buckets, bro. Giving people free day off. You need to be in that weight room, cuz.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is the NFL, bro. Like while you were here, everybody else at the facility.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody didn't look behind the scenes. Like I got my app and I'm Tristan Wirfs, my offensive line, my defensive line, my linebackers, my safeties, my corners. I did not see Shiloh.
Yeah.
Them boy was in that weight room, bro. Even Baker, man. Baker been in that weight room, man.
Yeah.
Man, Baker been in that weight room, and everybody been in that weight room, but Shiloh. And that really spoke mounds out. Everybody was like, man, Shiloh finna, man. Everybody, boy, y'all boy got Shiloh. Like everybody worried about Shiloh, man. This shit bigger than Shiloh. Man, this shit BUCCANEERS, go Bucks. That's what it's about. That's what it's about, man. If you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, and especially if you did not dominate in the Big 12.
Yeah.
Like you 26 years, man. You 26 years old, bro. You supposed to have 2 kids. You supposed to have 2 kids. You should already had you an assistant coaching job at the YMCA. Man, man, you 26 years old. If you weren't dominating them kids, man, what the hell you think you finna do for him?
Yeah.
Man, these boys ain't playing, man. It's speed, man. It's man. Look, man. I see them running and doing. I saw Shador working out. I didn't see Shiloh working out.
I see.
Does he lean more?
He worked out a lot.
Daddy's favors than you know what I'm saying.
Shiloh worked out a lot. You got to follow his content. He worked out with Coach Swayze the whole time, especially leading up to the draft as well. He did a lot of content on his own page. He didn't really show him on Well Off Media. He kind of did his own content. Classic said it sounds like he his wants versus his needs. Sound like they working for the best while continue. I'm assuming he meant continuously in place. Oh, contingency.
No, while having a contingency in place.
Yeah, so that's cool, but I don't think I think it's all about what you say. Words do matter at the end of the day. He said Shiloh was a dog at Colorado. I have to beg to differ.
Cap. Cap.
I actually went to the games. I went to the games in person.
Man, super cap, bro.
Yeah, Shiloh was not a dog at Colorado. He came up with some big hits when he did finally hit them. Like I told Classic, I call Shiloh the miss hit stick on Madden because he has the right intentions, but I feel like he needs to focus on. I feel like he has to focus. He's shaky now, yeah. I feel like he got to focus on the fundamentals of football. Sometimes you got to learn how to break down, watch the ways, get the tackle. He missed a lot of tackles when you watch his in the preseason. He missed a lot of tackles. Pittsburgh broke on that long 50-yard run with him missing the tackle downhill. Like, it's a lot to it. We got to stop giving people that dog tag too.
Yeah, man.
Dogs are different.
Like we ain't got, like, on our defense, to tell you the truth, we ain't got nothing but 2 dogs out of the 11 on the field. We ain't got 2 dogs. That's Levante David and that's Antoine Winfield Jr. Yeah. Ain't no dogs over there like that. I ain't seen Benjamin Morrison. I ain't seen him, so I don't know what to say about him. On that offensive side, now we got more dogs over there. We got some real dogs. Bow wow.
So it's not like I feel like you two kind of on the same page. Like y'all feel like they have kind of like what Class said. They got the contingencies in place. They doing the things they need to do for themselves. But I would just really say take heed to the words you're saying, because sometimes your words can affect others for sure, especially in this type of situation.
Does Shiloh lean more on his daddy's like favors?
I don't think so. Like watching his content and watching him as much as I can, I don't think so. I think that's why Shiloh kind of stayed out of the limelight Like even his sponsorships out in Colorado, Shiloh got all his sponsorships by himself. He had Smoothie King. He had one with a truck company, which eventually brought
that's that name.
And Bucky on. Yeah,
that's that name. But I also got to think, bro. Like you had a scholarship to South Carolina. That ain't no light feat. I don't give where you go in the SEC. When you in the Southeastern Conference, you South Carolina, Florida, you know what I'm saying? You in Mississippi State, Ole Miss, you know what I'm saying? LSU, South Carolina. You leave to go to Jackson?
But
that's
he didn't,
not.
But he talked about it too. You know, he didn't even start at South Carolina. Like
I can dig that.
Yeah, he barely played, and I want to say that probably played a huge role because I don't think even with that being his dad, I don't think he would have left South Carolina as a starter to go to Jackson State.
Nah,
like it just wouldn't make sense.
I ain't leaving their SEC school to go to Jackson State. That alone is what like had me like, you know what I'm saying? Like even if we talk about somebody like a Cam Newton, and he got caught up at Florida and went to this JUCO school. He tried to hurry up and get his ass back to the SEC. He knew that was his best opportunity to get looked at to go into the NFL. SEC is just the baby NFL. You know what I'm saying? And then the Big Ten and the ACC, those conferences right there. If you coming out of there and you a stud, not a dog, but a stud. Yeah, you're gonna be all right. But I wouldn't have left no South Carolina for no Jackson. I'm like, Pop, man, you know what I'm saying? I'd just had to be the one that was left out of that number. When them Saints went to marching into Jackson State, I'd have been like, no, I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? I did this off my own. You dig? I did this off my own. So I wouldn't have did that. I wouldn't have did that.
I definitely agree. So moving on to the next topic, kind of goes back to why words matter. I don't know if you guys been paying attention to what's going on with Snoop Dogg, with some of the words he said about when he took his grandson to the movie theater. And we all know Snoop is one of those people who are loved by everyone. A lot of people had issues with him this year when he went and performed at the presidential ball and all that stuff. But I think you're going to hear why. And I think Classic I actually like this too because he talks about it a lot on his channel now about, you know, why people voted the way they voted. But I think it's very unique to finally hear Snoop giving his truth and not just dancing to everybody's beat of their drums. So here we go right here.
Took my grandson to see what was the movie with
the new Buzz, the Lightyear. I think it's called Lightyear.
Kiki Palmer's in that movie.
Okay.
She plays like the daughter. So we watching it, and the lady, which is Kiki's mama, they move on into the space years. They move down the line. They're like, man, she had a baby with a woman. Well, my grandson in the middle of the movie, like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman. Oh shit. I didn't come in for this shit. I just came to watch the goddamn movie. Hey, man, watch the movie. They just said she had a baby. They both women's. How did she have a baby? Movie ain't over with. It's like, it fucked me. I'm scared to go to the movies now. Like, y'all throwing me in the middle of shit that I don't have an answer for.
What'd you tell them?
Watch the movie. Eat the popcorn.
You said, we don't know. We don't know.
It threw me for a loop. I'm like, what part of the movie was this? These are kids that we have to show that at this age. Like
that part.
They're going to ask questions.
Yeah.
They are going to ask.
So as you see there, and they're giving Snoop the business right now, because he, you know, not every community enjoys it. Because he talked about, you know, the two women having a baby. And I think he was right, but I want to hear what you guys got to say. I know if Classic's still there, he might definitely have an opinion on this because he was talking about it. So what you guys think about this?
I think that in children's movies, that should not be addressed at all.
Totally fucking inappropriate.
That should not be addressed. No kind of sexuality, none of that should be addressed in children's movies at all. Period.
This is see this? Shaking my head.
I shouldn't have to explain to my child why a woman and woman is having a baby.
This some whole shit.
That's not how it works.
Obama did this up. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Listen, man. This is no discriminating whatsoever. I'm just putting this out there. I'm just being real with you. certain things should stay taboo.
Absolutely.
Behind the scenes. It's listen. It's nothing. Certain things are just abnormal.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the way things go. It's just the way things go. It's just what it is. If you have to explain yourself to a minor about this situation, you got to understand that this is still taboo. Keep that shit over there. Oh, come on,
Right.
man.
It's ridiculous.
Man. What's up, Hootie School? Hootie Hoo!
He said the Alphabet Clan ain't nothing to play with.
I mean, they say Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to play with. Alphabet Clan ain't nothing to play with.
If that's how you're gonna live your life, that's on you. Don't bring it around me. Don't bring it around my child. Don't introduce it to my child. None of that.
Public service announcement. Your sexuality is your business. And it's not my business.
Exactly.
But when you wear things, not judging you, but when you wear things like purses and you wear lashes and you wear nail polish and you open yourself up for the scrutiny, it is what it is. If I came out and I cut hair all day in some clown shoes, somebody gonna say something about my clown shoes. Am I to get mad because somebody said something about my clown shoes? Probably won't give a damn because I chose to put on the clown shoes. Matter of fact, the other day I had on them Pharrell shoes. They were horrible. I threw them in the trash as soon as I got home. They ain't nothing to stand up in 8, 9, 10 hours a day. But I'm telling you, yeah.
Which
I
one?
threw them in the trash. The ones with the cheetah print on them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they bullshit. Bro, as soon as you do that, bro, off the top, you open yourself up for scrutiny. Your sexuality is not, I'm never going to discriminate on your sexuality. Whatever you do, nobody knows where the nose goes when the nose is closed. And your sexuality, nobody should know. And that's your business. But when you do things like that and bring it out to the forefront, you open yourself up for scrutiny. That's on you.
I'm actually glad I saw this because Aiden hasn't mentioned it to me, but I hope that he doesn't want to watch it. And I'll try to make sure that he doesn't get access to it.
And it shouldn't be like that. I'm sorry.
No, you good. This is why I named the thumbnail Cultural Crossroads, because these things are only becoming more, they're being more brought to the light now just because we have tied in the black movement, the black empowerment movement. We have tied that in with the LGBT community. And that's where the crossroad is happening because, as you guys know, that's why a lot of Democrats are and your white liberals and things of that nature, they all fall into those same categories. But now they have used our culture because we always, have our hand out. But so then we support every other minority and every other group that wants something. And then it becomes this cultural crossroad that ends up creating what we have today. Now, everybody does what they want to do. And if you say something about it, that group of people are just going to attack you and vice versa. And that's what we have come to now. We are literally at a crossroads in life where, like, Classic talked about it the other night. Like, there's only one way to vote. If you say you're Christian, if you say you believe in this, it's only one way to vote. Like it's only one way to vote. Like it doesn't make sense at the end of the day. So like it's one of those things where okay, there you go. But you dropped down like the Matrix.
Ain't nothing but the devil.
Hey, they heard. Hey, they controlled the internet too.
But I said, I'm sorry, Lord, please.
I said, don't throw your business in my face. I don't agree with it, but none of my business. What you two? Yeah, I think everybody feels that way up here. I think most people too. I think most conservative people or people who vote a certain way, I think they really feel that way. Like, I don't care what you do in your bedroom. I don't care what you do in your spare time, but allow everybody the same fairness when it comes to how they want their children to learn about things. It's people right now that'll beat you up if you tell their kids that it ain't a Santa Claus.
Straight up.
Like, think about that.
Straight up.
Yeah, it's people
my son still doesn't know he's about to be 10.
That's my lie to tell my child. That's my lie.
Is it the F on the shelf? People are.
I never did that. I'm not too creative for that.
Yeah, they pour sugar everywhere, flour everywhere. Like, people are willing to mess up their houses so that their children still think that it's a white man coming down a chimney that you don't even have on your house and bringing you gifts.
Man, listen, because you want them to stay as innocent. You want them to stay as innocent as they can for as long as they can.
Yeah.
You know,
and it's so hard these days because everything is at your fingertips.
Yeah.
But
back when our generation was coming up, we didn't have all this access to all this information constantly being displayed all the time. And it's there. It's in our face all the time.
What's up, Vay? Vay said, yeah, they are doing
Hey,
they gonna take Snoop off that stoop now, Vay. He done for. You know how that he done for.
Nah, they can't cancel Snoop. Snoop gonna cancel him.
I don't think nobody can be canceled. I think people can be affected in their voices.
I don't see what was wrong. I don't see what was wrong with what he said though.
That's his opinion, and that's how he wants to.
He didn't even have an opinion. He didn't even have an opinion. He didn't even have an opinion.
No, he didn't. You're right. He didn't.
He just said, "Watch the movie. Eat your popcorn." I don't know what to say. He said, "I don't know what to say," and it's true. You don't know what to say when it's come at you first. Boom! Like, oh Lord, I don't know what to say. Two women can't have. He said what the child said. He didn't even voice an opinion. You know what? If anybody in the uproar, if y'all sons are in an uproar, man, y'all really need to get yourselves checked out. Because y'all really, I think literally this is some psychosis. Something ain't right with y'all mental. Because if y'all are upset about what he said in that interview, y'all crazy.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Lisa? Welcome.
What's
Lisa
up? What's up? You still doing homework? Still doing homework, huh?
Said I have noticed
a lot of homework.
She said, I have noticed some reason those scenes are in almost everything you watch now. It's crazy to have it in a kids movie. Definitely taking it too far. I basically monitor everything my kids watch. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Is that serious where you got to monitor every damn thing?
See, it's a lot of movies out there that parents thought were good too. I remember I tried to warn all the parents. It was probably about 3 or 4 years ago when that Disney movie came out and these kids had it was about like this girl and they showed all her personality traits.
Oh, to my Inside Out.
Inside Out. Yeah.
That's a horrible movie.
That's a horrible movie, bro. I said the same thing.
Yeah.
You don't get kids aware of these feelings. They'll never be able to adjust. You ready to put them on pills already? They on reeling already.
That's what it was. It was a to me, it was an experiment that they put on parents and every kid. Now people thinking they're depressed. People think they have anxiety. These kids don't got all that. They don't even
pay bills. You don't know what depression is. You don't know what it's like to have a check deposit in your account and then on Monday it's gone. And you did nothing. You did nothing but barbecue some chicken this weekend. That's all you did. You didn't eat a bowl of cereal, some ramen, and then it's all gone on Monday. Fuck out of here. You don't know what depression is.
You know what I'm saying? And I try to warn all parents, don't take your kids to that movie. Don't everybody, no, it's a great movie. I said, okay, take your 7-year-old now they're telling you, mommy, I'm depressed. I'm depressed. How you depressed? What happened? Oh, my friend said that they made fun of my shoes. So somebody making fun of your shoes made you depressed?
Really?
Like, that stuff is crazy, man.
Call your little kid. They gonna call a rap name called Little Milligram. You on that 0.5 milligram Respinol over here.
And you know what's funny? I don't know what's funny, and I would like to have this conversation one day with everybody. I think that our world has pushed, like they started off first with, feminism, right, with women. And then women started to attack the men, even from a feminist side of view. But now I think their sole purpose is to attack children. I think children are going to become so unstable that we won't know what to do 10 to 15 years from now. I really think that that's the move. I think the move is literally, and for those who don't watch Jason Whitlock, he's been said this. He said that Joe Jett said on Target, he said that there was always an invisible letter on the LGBTQT plus whatever, and he always said it was P for for those people that we talk about. That people don't, we can't say it on here, but you know what P's are. The files. Okay,
yeah.
don't worry. Type it in back chat for me.
Yeah. Put that in the back chat for me.
Who do you?
These commercials. Hey, who? These commercials, hell, boy. You understand me? I am so, bruh. Every time I am watching PDF. You good? I got it, April. I got it. See how my mind ain't perverted? I ain't even think like that. You understand me?
Jason Whitlock been talking about it for 4 years now. He said it way before. I'm gonna have to bring some of that content up here, man, so we can start talking about it.
Lord.
He talked about that. He said that because y'all know when right when Obama got out of office, and then Trump had his 4 years, but then when Biden came in, remember that lady? They had that black lady standing up that was married to the white man, and she was saying that those people don't have a problem, and then they changed the name to Maps. Maps.
Yeah.
They're attractive people.
What in the is wrong with you?
They changed it to
Everybody ain't going for that.
They were trying to change the name from that to Maps. It's Maps. It's called minor attractive people. Like they were going to make it a disorder so that people don't get the type of prison sentences and all that stuff.
So all of us a disorder then.
Yeah, April.
If that's a disorder, then all of us a disorder.
You see my face.
Trevor, what's up, Trevor? You new to the chat, man. Make sure you hit that like button. We welcome you in, man. You're free to say whatever you like here. He said, is that Mamdani, the bench press king?
Mamdani, the bench press king.
And I said 100% Norris. Look at the rise of the transgender mental health crisis, or this flurry bull snap with our kids, massive mental health crisis that has pushed us by. I tell anybody, man, if you go watch Jason Whitlock and Andy Frisella, who owns First Form, during the pandemic, they were on this since 2020, man. Everything they said in 2020 has happened today. Everything. You can go back and watch all their podcasts from 2020 to now. Everything has happened.
This is creepy.
Man, you can see it, but yeah, I just wanted to talk about this a little bit because Snoop was getting a lot of pushback.
Shouldn't have. He was in every right to do what he did. Or
leave Snoop alone. Leave Snoop alone.
All he gotta do is go get his girl. They'll leave him alone.
Who that?
Martha Stewart. Yeah, they were speaking. Yeah, Jen, no, they were speaking facts for sure, man. You go listen to them guys. Love Snoop. Yeah, we all love Snoop.
If you don't like Snoop, some of you is. He's American as apple pie.
So this next thing, man, I want to go into. We kind of blaze it through these. Maybe this one to slow us down. I don't know if y'all seen those people in the chat that we never seen before, but they were talking about this gentleman that we're about to bring up, Jesse Peterson. If y'all never. Jesse Lee Peterson. I always tell people he reminds me, he's like literally the opposite of what's that guy plug that be going crazy? Always be supporting like HBCUs, chubby guy. He be going
white
crazy.
Guy.
No, he black. He black.
Dr. Umar.
He goes crazy with his content.
Is it just this the dude with the light skin? He light skin with the light eyes.
Who, Jesse?
Yeah.
Jesse, he's dark skinned. They're about to show him.
Okay.
They said, hold on. She said, especially Andy. Yeah, Andy is raw and unfiltered. Yeah. If y'all want to listen to some truth, Andy Frisella. Trevor said, wonder if they would try to take Snoop off that singing show now. Shaking my head.
Talking about the voice.
What's up, Nicholas, man? We got a lot of people. How do y'all feel about Trump? We'll hold that to the end. We'll hold that to the end, but I will answer that for you, Nicholas. Give us 1 second. I want to play this real quick. So this is Jesse E. Peterson, and he talks about a few things that I thought were very interesting. He's going to talk about his time growing up during the Jim Crow era, and then he goes into some other stuff. So hold on 1 second.
No, it doesn't. It's a magic word.
So it's made to divide us.
Yes.
So when Morgan Freeman says the way to stop racism is to stop talking about it, you agree with that?
No, because there's no such thing as racism.
So you even go on one step further.
Yeah.
So what do you
call it what it is evil or good?
So what would you tell a young black woman who thinks that you're wrong? What would you tell her?
That if she wanted to hear the truth, that she need to overcome her anger so she can see the truth and see. As I said, most people don't know themselves, but if she knew herself, she would see that it's evil because she would see that her heart is wicked and that she's living in darkness. And if she wanted to overcome, she would work on herself. Know thyself, right? Mm-hmm. She would work on herself and overcome anger, resentment, evil, and then she will have a clear mind.
So you grew up in Alabama.
On a plantation down in Alabama during the Jim Crow law. And
what is Jim Crow, actually?
Jim Crow is supposed to have been, I guess, a law that they say would not allow the blacks and the whites to mix or go to the same schools and stuff like that.
Who's Jim Crow?
Some white guy.
So it was a white guy.
I guess so. His name sounds white. I never did meet him.
Crows are black.
Oh,
I didn't know. Jim Crow.
I never did meet him, so I just assumed you were white.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Jim Crow said this law is about segregation,
right.
Correct?
Yeah.
And so you grew up in the middle of Jim Crow.
Yes.
And you told me.
I remember for color signs only, whites on the side. I had to pick cotton, plant the field.
You picked cotton.
I picked cotton. We would break the soil to plant the cotton and the peanuts and the corn and sweet potatoes and collard greens and okras. I'm getting hungry.
No,
and all that. And then we brought in the crop, and it was amazing.
So did you live only with black people?
Yes.
Did you go to school with only black people?
Yes.
And you told me, though, that you told me this, and you said this in your heart of hearts, that you didn't feel that you experienced racism.
Right.
So but did you go to white establishments?
Yes.
And they let you in?
Yes.
How?
Through the front door.
Did they kick you out?
No, I've never been kicked out of it.
So then why are there a ton of people in our history books, in our news? Why are they saying this man would be lying?
To deceive you.
So I thought this interview, I'm gonna listen to it all tonight. I ain't get to listen to it all, but plug stupid. April, check the back chat. I'm trying to stay focused. This boy is stupid. I swear to y'all, God forgive me. But no, I thought this was a very good interview. And our apologies, y'all.
Are you?
Our apologies.
I love y'all. I really do.
I know that was, but all seriousness though, I thought this was very interesting. Listening to an interview with someone who actually grew up, especially in Alabama. April's familiar with Alabama, so you grew up in Alabama doing Jim Crow. Actually worked on a plantation, picked crops and cotton. Then also stayed with all black people, went to an all black school. And then said he went into white establishments, was never thrown out, and never experienced racism. So my question for you guys is, how does someone not experience racism doing Jim Crow in the sticks of Alabama, but the world tells us all these bad things about Jim Crow, the South, all these things? So I really want to hear y'all opinion.
You always go last. You gotta talk about this.
What is that?
Because you from Louisiana, so you want to speak on that first.
But I'll tell you, nobody wants to. I tell people my story all the time. I never experienced racism in Louisiana. I was the only black person on my football team from the age of literally probably 11 to about 14. When I played for a travel league called the Blanchard Bulldogs, I was the only African American on the team. Black, and I could still call every one of those white guys today. I've been at all their weddings. They invited me to everything. Parents wanted to almost adopt me. Like
I never have to open hand or punch now on.
Nope, never. They never even said the N-word, never joked about it. We never had nothing. And I lived like that my whole life. Like, so that's why I always tell people that I don't understand. It's hard for me to relate to everyone's experience. Not saying that people's experiences aren't true, but for me, it makes me look at it totally different. But I will say this, because it is a caveat here. There was always I think it was always an underlining tone or underline, like an invisible line you knew not to cross though. Because I knew that I didn't need to talk to Mr. Eller's daughter. You know what I mean? Like, even though I done seen your daughter in bikinis and we sitting on the pool side, she might be jumping on your back and all. I knew that wasn't a person for me to date at that time. But it's so funny to say that, because when we had our 10-year high school reunion, we all sat around and that's what we talked about majority of the night. It was so many people who wanted to actually date interracially, but they felt like it probably wouldn't be okay. But now that they're older, they would do it, and some of them have. And that's why I always say it's very unique, because we heard horror stories. Like my high school, before I got there, I know it was a kid who actually he got in trouble. I want to say he went to jail for it, but he was accused of messing around with a white girl, and they left school, they skipped school, and all that stuff. I think it's almost like the murmurings that you heard as an African, like a young black man, the young things that you heard. It almost put that fear in you, so you didn't even want to touch it. The stove was already experienced to be hot, so you just let it. But then as you get older, you get to see it for yourself. But like literally, you'll see when you ever come down the street, you'll see. I could take you to Mr. Eller's and them shop. They all own oil field companies and all types of stuff. And like they always tell me, if you ever need work, a job, anything, like they hire half of the kids there, half of them. So like for me, I think it could be true, but that doesn't mean that other people didn't experience.
Now, if Julio's still in the chat, me and him grew up together. That's one of my oldest friends right there. Like me and Julio go back to like 1993, 94. You know what I'm saying? So in our town, you couldn't be separated. All of us went to school together. It was black, white, Spanish. Julio is half black, half Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? Well, really half Jamaican, half Puerto Rican. What a combination. So it's like, and all our homeboys we had black homeboys, especially Spanish homeboys. We got a lot of Spanish homeboys. So it's just, not to say the Klan, because the Klan actually had a rally. And I've experienced it, firsthand. Like me, my cousin, and my brother was leaving to go to the fair, and the white boy was chasing us in my cousin's car. And we were just trying to go to the fair. We were just trying to go from Lake Wales to the Winter Haven to the Citrus Festival to go to the fair. And that boy chased us down the road. And at the age of 10, 11 years old, this young lady who lived like right damn there next door. You know what I'm saying? Her daddy was the wizard, Grand Wizard.
For the Mason.
And so the bus driver told me, say, hey, hold up. Let her get off the bus and let her walk a little ahead of y'all, because when she dropped us off at, my house was before she got to her house. So if we got off the bus, it looked like we were walking together. You know what I'm saying? So then I'd dipped off and she'd kept on walking. But if the wrong person came up at the wrong time and say, you just left in that boy's house. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, this the 90s. Yeah. To me,
Yeah.
to me, 90s. 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 It's weird.
Yeah, that's what I said. I thought it was very unique because I don't want to say that it doesn't exist because I know people who have experienced it, and you even just said your story that you experienced it. With that being said, you still have positive stories too, so it kind of makes you really worried. It not really worried, makes you kind of concerned about like
the invisible bullet.
Why do we feed so much of the negative?
Mm-hmm.
There are some positives.
Yeah. Well, we got a chestnut right here. You know what I'm saying? We got. Heck, what are your experiences? I know you probably most of yours probably came from probably black women.
You see the chats. We're gonna read all the chats. So if y'all got something to say, keep them going. And I'm
Janice Crow.
Yeah.
The Janice Crow. You probably heard. Probably came from. Jackie Crow.
As far as the gentleman's story goes, where he said that he never really had any discrimination or racism like in his face, it is a possibility. I don't know what town he was in. You never know. You know, not all white people were racist. Not all black people are racist. And Plug, to answer your question, yes, I have been confronted by some black women.
I know.
And I just tell him, I'm sorry, but he chose me. I don't know what to tell you.
But what have you experienced? Because you lived in a mostly majority black community.
Growing up, yeah.
So what did you experience? Like how did that? Because in the South, so can you explain that to people? Like, what was it like? Because I know you said you used to do like black women's hair. And so
yeah, I know I'm white. My mom's white. My dad's white. I know I'm white. Okay, but the culture I grew up in is the black culture. What did you say?
I said it's clear.
No, yeah. But it's cultural crossroads. She's
right. So the side of town I grew up on and who I grew up around made me who I am. Because if I grew up where my mom grew up in West Virginia in the mountains, I would be a different April. So my being in the culture that I grew up in made me who I am today. You know, so, and I went to Carver High School in Columbus. It was, I think, out of 298 seniors, maybe 3 or 4 of us was white. So the culture was all throughout the school. That's all I know, you know? So honestly, I never received any like, why are you in our neighborhoods or why are you hanging out with us? None of that. You know, it's always welcoming. You know what I'm saying? So you family, and you can come to the barbecue, you know?
Yeah. We invited you to the barbecue, kid.
I've done.
You'd have been at the barbecue.
And I've done all kinds of hair. Everything you can think of.
Acting up tonight. That's just one man experience. I don't think he's talking on every. Oh yeah, we agree. Definitely agree. That's what me and Plug pretty much just did the same thing. We both had different experiences, but like we do agree that it does exist. I don't think nobody can say that doesn't exist.
Stupid is everywhere.
Yeah,
unavoidable.
What's up, Shell? She said, that man don't know what he's talking about. How the go ahead and say that word.
Say how the hell you grew up in Alabama and don't know anything about Jim Crow besides segregation? Get his ass off the TV.
You know what? But
you do good, Shell, reading it like that. That's how it came out.
Yeah.
But think about it this way, though. He was raised well. Like, I think a lot of people don't understand that sometimes when you're ignorant, because that's what ignorant means, like you lack knowledge or you lack understanding of something. When you're ignorant of some things, it's probably because you weren't affected by it. And that means somebody possibly hid you from the things that you, or covered you from the things that you didn't want to, that you shouldn't have to see. So I look at it that way too. I don't think that I think it's okay when somebody doesn't know about what Jim Crow is. That could be a positive thing in today's world. I mean, I think everybody should get educated on it. But with that being said, I think a black person not knowing what Jim Crow is will get them a little bit further in life before they figure it out. I really do. Because they won't move with that, almost like I move, right? I move with that invisible line, not knowing, like, maybe I shouldn't do that because I know old boy did it. But yeah, I definitely agree. I agree that it's okay. He actually has some good content here and there. Joe Jet said, I think most sundown towns are in Michigan. Yeah, it was Michigan, and I think Chicago was a big one too, Joe Jet. I said the only time I felt racism was when I lived in San Bernardino. Never seen segregation like that. And as a kid, it totally took me off guard.
Yeah, you white though.
I'm gonna tell you this.
You white.
You so stupid.
And San Bernardino seems very Hispanic to me.
I experienced the most racism while I was in the uniform for 20 years. That racism is so loud that it's silent. So I tell people that all the time.
Blind straight
too. Thank you. Welcome in. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you like the content. Look at all the big cities in America. All have become dumps. That's very true. Nicholas Black said it's kind of stuck in the box conversation that will always be there. Kind of feels like we're getting suppressed by this. It's a mindset. So, Nicholas, do you think when people have conversations, they're being suppressed?
I don't think it's being suppressed. For whatever reason, we can't get past it. And it keeps proclaiming.
I won't say we. I think us three on this panel are way past all these topics.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm saying in general, the population, especially the ones who are saying it's because of my skin color that I can't get a job. It's because of my skin color that I can't get ahead in life. You know, sometimes you have to take accountability for your own actions. And if you want something, you need to go get it regardless of what your skin color is.
I think that comes with gatekeeping. That's some gatekeeping type shit. You know what I mean? When it comes to being of certain color and certain qualifications.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's in fear that you would have to. You know, some people feel like that. Some people feel like
they're gonna get the white man a job over me,
right? And it's just a conversation we was having in the barbershop the other day. You know what I mean? Like when we was talking about the discussion about Brian Flores and the lawsuit we got going on with the NFL. Where he's talking about there's not enough black coaches, and they said that at the time, New England and Las Vegas were not performing to the highest of standards under the leadership of a black head coach. But they can't say that, but they insinuated that and hired a 73-year-old white man to come in and coach them guys. And I asked the question, do the slave mind work harder for the slave master than they do the slave? It's a mentality.
Yeah.
It is.
It's a mentality.
And I think what we haven't noticed or haven't recognized as black people is that anytime you complain about something and then they create something for you, the results still haven't changed.
Nah.
The Rooney Rule didn't create more black coaches.
Yeah, it didn't.
It created more black coaches that got an opportunity to sit down and talk to the white man across the table.
But I will say this:
I knew he wasn't going to hire you anyway.
But then that gives justification for the lawsuit. Because at the end of the day, it's like if we say that doesn't exist, then how are these guys who coming out of, you know what I'm saying, position coaches into 1 year in the offensive coordinator and then get a head coaching job right after that? When you got, and then you also have a offensive coordinator who had 2 Super Bowls. That was an offensive coordinator for 2 Super Bowls, and they make excuses saying, "Oh, that was Andy Reid's offense."
It was.
Well, at the end of the day, most of these, y'all head coach right now was behind Mike McCarthy, and we knew Mike McCarthy called the plays, and he got that job.
Yeah,
it's some justification to it to say that. So I would just go.
Don't use him. He's just a placement card.
But what I would say is this. Let's just say if they did analytics, everything is analytic now. Everything is Amazon Pro Gen Sports. You know what I'm saying? Let's go with analytics. And it's been, let's just say that this is a stat that these gentlemen out here, where it's 93.6% black in the league, respond and play better for a white coach than they do a black coach. What if the analytics said that? What if the analytics said that and they said, this is where we're going? This is why the Rooney Rule is fugazi, because no one is responding. And then you say, oh, but we got Mike Tomlin. You said 93.6%. That's the other percent. And he happens to be an exception to the rule of the Rooney.
Yeah, but I think too that I think it's something that this is what we lack in our community, and we don't like to do this for some reason. I tell people, just start stacking people's resumes next to each other. A lot of African Americans that we are trying to put into head coaching jobs really hasn't did any time. Like, people forget people like Sean McVay and all these people. These people set up and they were like film guys when they were like 18 years old. Like, these people been in the game for years. Like, we want to take a black guy that we love because he was popular in sports and make him a coach.
Yeah.
Like that's not how it works. Like, you need to build a resume. And that's why this is my suggestion to improve the Rooney Rule, or to improve the number of black coaches in the NFL. Go take over college football.
Boom. Now that's what me and you was on, bro. That's what me and you was on.
Coach Prime has already showed you. Like, people look at Michael Vick. When Michael Vick take that school and they win a couple seasons, he's going to go to a D1.
A D1 school.
Deshaun Jackson going to do the same thing. When Delaware State starts winning, they're going to go to y'all need to start building from the bottom and just keep moving forward. Y'all take over college. College is where you really want to be. Then you could take these young black men and teach them how to save their money, invest their money, and now you're building generational coaches and wealth.
Right. Now you know what's happening right now. Like, everybody would think that he would come out of the woodworks in the next 5 years. No one knows that, like Jason Witten, y'all old tight end,
high school,
is coaching high school right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's where Prime started, coaching high school. Now he went from Jackson State to a D1 school.
Oh, Wes Welker coaching high school. Yeah, so Wes Welker coaching high school. A lot of these white guys. That's what I'm saying. Build a resume and stop looking at things from such a small lens. Like,
but I really did the research on these two particular coaches.
On who?
Those two coaches that I'm talking about that came in from position coaches into an offensive coordinator position into a head coaching position after 1 year. I did my research on them two, and I was like, I don't think that their resumes are as deep as Brian Flores, and I don't think their resume is as deep as Eric Bieniemy. I don't think their resume is deeper. I just think their complexion is brighter. You know, and like I say, most people treat people how they look and not how they are.
With you saying that right there, Plug, do you think that most of the players, because what percentage of college football players are black or other than white? Okay.
I can give you an exact number, but it's high.
So do you think?
Unless it's BYU.
Let me
Do you,
I'll go ahead. I'm gonna look it up while you go ahead.
do you think that the black and the Hispanic
You
and
can
the
say it. We ain't
Samoans,
on that. We know that type of time. We know what you believe in.
do you think they respect a white coach more than they would respect the black coach?
I would say yes. I would say yes. I can see it in an adult male. I can see it in an adult male how they respond to, BYU. And I can see how they respond to, white gentlemen that come in versus black men. Gentlemen
Let me ask you this: do you think that most college players come from playing in high school and middle school and little leagues are dominated by black coaches?
Yes.
Do you think those black coaches put a sour taste in their mouth that where they do in middle school and high school and college respect the white coach more?
I think majority of them come from homes that didn't have that there. And it's harder to hear. It's harder to hear that voice, that twang, that little twang in you know what I mean, than hearing that voice. You know what I mean? That voice was probably always and it's the symbols and the pictures and stuff that we see, and a lot of it's self-hate, and then the ones that are coming through for them, and the ones that had the revenue to take them to this tournament was of that complexion. And I think a respect was just instantly given. Like anybody, like, look, it's easy to buy children. It's easy to buy children, but when you're giving them something of self-respect, the discipline and understanding and direction, that is less value than you buying them some sneakers. You know what I'm saying? I know it's deep rooted, and I hate saying self-hate, but a lot of people do got self-hate, bro. A lot of people wish that they could be on the other side so it could feel like it's easy. Everybody like that struggle story and that trauma bonding. You know what I mean?
But that wouldn't be true for sports athletes. What you just said about self-hate and people wanting to be on the other side, that wouldn't be true for sports athletes, because white people are realistic with their children. Black people treat their children as the ticket out. Like, we are the only race that we will make a child think that he the next Lamar Jackson at 7 years old, and he's the next 10 years with no structure. He's doing what he wants, but he's just the meal ticket for the neighborhood at that point. Then he goes to high school. You see it a lot, Plug, probably in Florida. You go because I see it a lot of documentaries.
It's all in my house.
Yeah, like I seen a lot of them. On Tubi. On Florida, got a lot of documentaries out there on Tubi. These sports athletes, they run amok, but then they don't have anything once they get to college, and they end up being a JUCO person. And JUCO is
he's the best. He's the best in his neighborhood.
Yeah, like, and that's
he ain't ranked in the state though.
Yeah.
So they give him that false sense of greatness and put absolutely nothing else into him.
Yeah.
Nothing else into him, and then he's just a sour son, just day to day.
Black athletes are really taking heed by white coaches. It's usually that white coach that'll take that black kid in and be like, "Hey, you got to control your temper. Hey, man, you got a lot of talent. You got to do this." You'll see more of that. You know what I mean? That's why you got all these Nick Sabans and these Urban Meyers and if you notice, like, I was watching football, Kansas is starting to get a lot of black football players. Like, you would never seen that years ago in Kansas, Nebraska, Indiana. Like, all these places are starting to really hone in on the black athlete, because those kids are trying to get good toolage. Because right now, you go to the wrong program, man, your whole life will be over with. But to answer your question too, there's 38.5% white athletes in football, and 48 That's not too far off. 48.4 are black. That was in 2020 of the Division I college football. In 2025, 40% participants were black. So actually, it trended down for black athletes after the pandemic.
Yeah.
And that's because more of the white kids started staying in school when NIL came along. Now you see 6-7 year seniors. So
this boy grown. He got a 401k, IRA. He invested in everything while in school.
We got a bunch of them. Julio said back in the 80s it was bad over here.
Yeah.
Thea said racism definitely real. It's a learned behavior for sure. Been called a monkey by a white child before. Yeah, she told me about that too. Yeah. Alicia says she do my hair, but she don't like it though. Absolutely did.
Be palm rolling them locks.
Said absolutely did. Born and raised Alabama. The boss, welcome in. We got a lot of new people tonight. Facts. Nicholas said, I just think that it's what we have been trained to think and believe. For sure, how do we move forward without racism being a roadblock in life? Move forward.
Easy work. Move forward, bro. That's it. Easy work.
He said, I got plenty of white friends of all colors. I don't see color.
I feel
but you have to get rid of that phrase if you want to move that roadblock. You can't ask that question and then say you don't see color.
Yeah, I know. I know you black, and I know she's white. It is what I know that for sure. I see that color.
I tell people just because I speak a certain way, I'm not in denial though. So
the harder you work, the more luck you receive.
Yeah. Who is that? The boss. Shout out to the boss, whoever the boss is. Joe Jett said, if y'all know what JLP has to understand.
That guy from the Jesse
Lee Peterson has to understand that his experience is just that. There's people who claim racism when there isn't. That's true. I said I just judge people by the content of their character, not the color of their skin. Once again, got that on that Martin Luther King line. Once again, enjoy y'all. I learned more about different culture and how people feel. That's what we're trying to do, man. We're just trying to give our perspectives. Nicholas Black said, my cousin name is Joshua Black. Say that slow always gives us a laugh when we were little.
Joshua Black.
Joshua Black.
I said 100% Joe.
Like Justice Smollett.
Justice Smollett. Smollett.
Joe Jett said, I think what Uncle Plug is talking about is what racism usually about. People want to make it about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, Cortez? 333. What's good? What's good, man? Sorry, we catching him up. He said Vic's going.
Vic is going D1, bro.
So Prime is showing the model, and everyone is feeling. Oh yeah, big facts.
Sure.
I told everybody Byron Leftwich will be the next Colorado head coach. All's well said. Cortez said, I started coaching you first. I'll be moving up past high school after I retire from the sport. Okay. What people don't know is that you cannot be a coach without being certified.
Right.
Plug is what he said?
BYU.
He said plug is BYU. When I said BYU.
Joe Jett said, I think they respect white coaches more because they're not familiar with black male leadership. I think you said that.
Yeah.
They're taught to reject it.
Yeah.
Black coaches aren't treated well in general, and the black man as a coach makes it difficult when black men are usually looked at in a negative light on all sides. Yeah, that's what happened when you go sneak around with another man, woman, and get killed. Tez, are you the gentleman that was on here a week ago or so that was speaking straight fire?
He was.
He said, yes, Oz. I hope you're well, sir. Look at that, man. Chat family. Thanks, Oz, being the best I can. He said, Norris, facts. Yeah, man. I speak nothing but facts, man. You know, hate dealing with the parents of 10-year-olds.
Everybody do.
Hey, Cortez, I was team mom for my son. He was in 8U last football season, and I did not like dealing with the parents.
I think this is Brandon. Is this Brandon? Is this bad news?
The boss.
The boss is this Brad
News.
I think one of the barbers.
Oh, okay. The same name with these same with the Polynesian.
And Russian.
Cortez said, "Last chance you made millions from these kind of kids." Yo, big facts.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome in, Rocky. Got a Trump order. Man, I'm glad I listened in. I honestly wasn't. See, let me. I wasn't expecting this conversation to be so constructive. Yes, thanks, man. Channels like this can build bridges, and we need that right now. Hey, I try to tell people, and not man's. Okay, yeah. Hey, shout out to everybody, man. We got another one. Salute, Mr. Beans, man. Y'all salute tonight, man. Salute, man.
Huh?
We got it. Mr. Bean says salute 100.
Yeah.
Man, that's what we try to do here, man. We try to have conversations that really make sense, that really kind of correlate. That's been my new goal with generating these shows, is like making sure that the thumbnail and the words actually match, like that we were actually having a flow conversation. Because some nights we'll talk about like relationship, then we'll pop on to this and pop on to this. But like now just trying to get a flow. Last night was a good one too.
Last night was a good one, and yeah, and I think that the young lady Jessica Lights that was on last night, I think that she was stuck in the title that she wasn't really. She was probably stuck in the title, running and probably talking. And I want to say run your mouth if you are watching tonight. You know, she was just talking and then come back into the conversation with her comment, and I think she was commenting on her conversation and not ours.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was all out of context at the time.
Oh, thank you, Miss Bean said if you watch
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Hit the like button.
Yes, sir.
Subscribe.
For everybody that's here, make sure you go over to Uncle TV. Go over to Conversation with Soft Rain and Classic Codes, man. You'll catch us all on here. We really appreciate y'all. But Plug, I really want to hear your before we close up on this topic. Cortez said that we only get one chance. If we mess up, we're gone. AKA Lovey Smith. He got dropped after a winning season and making the NFC championship game. Me and Plug are gonna have two totally different opinions, but I'm gonna let him answer first.
What's that?
I wanted you to answer that. Do you feel like black coaches get one chance?
It depends. I think it goes back to what you were saying. Like we pitch wrong. Instead of having a realistic view, we come in and just guarantee things that we really can't guarantee. You know what I'm saying? You got to come in there and sell yourself. And I think sometimes these black coaches come in and sell themselves short. Like instead of coming in and saying, "Hey, listen, we're not deep at this position. We're not deep at this position. We're not deep here. I need time. We need time to build. You know, we need to make some moves. You know, doing this. I think it's better that, you know, you come in and sell yourself and not sell yourself short. And I think everybody's sales pitch is different. I think most people come in with the feeling and the knowledge and the love for the game, and most people come in with the analytics and stats and you know, with information. Because you know that GM, yeah, he might be running the team, but he might not be totally zoomed in and locked in on the team. Like when someone talks to me about my team, it's hard for me to hear them. Because I'm like, bro, I know for a fucking fact that if you ain't no Buck fan, you is not watching no Buck football. That's just like anybody 4 years ago telling a Detroit Lion fan or telling the Cleveland Brown fan about their team. Bro, you can't tell me nothing about my team, bro. You do not watch my team on Sunday. You can't tell me nothing. So 9 times out of 10, if the fan ain't watching, the damn GM ain't watching either. So when the coach is coming in, you gotta come with information and telling him what you need. Like I could have been a GM last year, because I could have told you exactly what we need, where we was lacking in depth, what we needed on the offensive side of the ball, and it's going to take time. You got psychotic people who come in and say, "We made the playoff. That's it." Bitch, you made the playoff, bitch. That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
You made the play when the playoffs is not enough. That dope you smoking is just ain't potent no more. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta make sure you keep two different ounces on you. You know, so you go back and forth. You know what I mean? Because this ain't for you. Because the playoffs for me is success. You told me that I was better than half the teams in the league. Because only 16 teams make the playoffs. I'm talking about including the wild card. So it's like, what are you saying? You know what I'm saying? Like it's I think they come in and they sell themselves and then they sell themselves short. And I think that because it was crazy how this dude 1 year, what did he sell? Because 1 year we was getting ready to pay him, Liam Cohen, we was getting ready to pay him and make him the highest paid offensive coordinator in the league. And he still dipped out and went to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And it was 1 year. What did he sell? The playoffs.
Yeah.
Hey, I can get us back to the playoffs.
Yeah.
I can get us back to the playoffs. And he did. He it's a different sale. It's a different sale.
I definitely agree too. Like me and Plug, we talked about this a few times. I always say that I never think that it's about race when it comes to the one chance thing, in my opinion, Cortez. Like kind of going back to what Plug said, I always said that I felt that we as Black people, when it comes to coaching jobs, we are so quick to grab the first thing that is offered to us.
Yeah.
And we don't sit down and we don't know our worth. Like, I'm not going to just take a head coaching job because it sounds good to be a head coach. No, I'm not going to go take the Chicago Bears. I don't care how great of a coach I think I am.
I was just about to say that.
It's not a situation for me to try to change. I'm not going to go take on the Cowboys and Jerry Jones is the owner. Like, it's certain places I'm just not going to. You're going to see it again in New York, the New York Jets. I think sometimes, too, we try to be so alpha when it comes to being a Black head coach that we miss the mark. The best thing that Aaron Glenn could have did when he took that job with the Jets is kept Aaron Rodgers. And you know what I would have did? I would have used that white man named Aaron Rodgers as my leverage to make sure I got past more than one season. Because I would have told them, hey, Aaron's coming off an injury. Hey, we're going to put some pieces around him. I know he's older. Let's give him one last shot to prove that what he can do. But this year is all about Aaron. I'm getting my feet.
Ben Johnson did that. He wrote his check and then flaked, bro. I was so mad, bro. Like, you flaked. You wrote your own check by saying, I'm not leaving. He turned down the head coaching job the year before last.
But Ben Johnson, again, he can do that because he did exactly what you just said. He already turned something down.
So why take the Bears job?
I'm gonna tell you why he took the Bears job. Because he's going to be able to control that organization, because Caleb Williams, this is his only year to prove that he's a quarterback for Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson then is going to get another year.
Oh, so that's going to be his catalyst. So, okay, so
that's his Rodgers. That's his Aaron Rodgers. See what I mean?
Right.
I got Caleb. That's why he was so.
I didn't draft him.
Yeah, I didn't draft.
He was here.
Yeah. That's not who I would have drafted, but you guys drafted
him.
You know. And this is why I tell people, like, I pay attention to sports, and then too, I understand psychology. This is a game that you have to play, and you always got to have leverage. We as Black coaches have to stop walking into a situation with no leverage. Your desperation is not leverage. They look at you as a clown when you're desperate. Cortez said, I'm not disagreeing with you. The guys who get the jobs take jobs that they shouldn't take. I feel like Prime will be Prime ain't going.
No, don't say that. Don't even speak that into existence. That I mean, I know you probably watch. Hey Ted, answer this. Did you watch American Team? And it made you feel like that, didn't it? What's the most expensive thing you ever bought? Deion Sanders. That's how you felt. You think it was leading to something? Man, I know for a fact, boy. Hey, Deion would not take that job.
Yeah, And he said, Ben, that's exactly what I'm explaining. That's why Aaron Glenn should have took the same page out of that book. You keep Aaron Rodgers. You had nothing to do with Aaron Rodgers.
No, Aaron Rodgers only had 2 years on that contract.
That's fine.
He only had 2 years on that contract. Aaron was ready to go. Aaron wasn't gonna stay.
Yeah. I think he was. He did his interview on Pat McAfee.
The writing was on the wall. Justin Fields and him just switched. The writing was on the wall. I was seeing that the whole time. Like, why are y'all playing these whole games? Like every day on ESPN, y'all really have to, spin this narrative. Y'all already did the swap. Y'all already did even swap no swim.
He said, Rooney Rule is only one reason why I disagree. He said, I only watch episode 1, but my dad is friends with Prime, and Jerry is very good friends with Prime.
Of course. He's very good with anybody that brought him a championship.
Mm-hmm. Him and Michael Irvin don't even see eye to eye, but they best friends.
I'm trying to tell you, they probably still snort together.
So we're gonna.
I didn't mean to say that. I saw edit that shit out. We live. Damn. My bad, y'all.
We're gonna hit in on this last topic, and see, I noticed something too. See, when we start talking about sports, that's why I didn't want to go on it. We start losing people. People are not into people jump on for what we went from so many people watching to now single digits talking about sports. But we'll do it for you, Cartel. We did it for you, man. He said, I don't think anyone actually likes Jerry, though. Okay. But this last topic I want to hit on is kind of making a poke at April, our great friend here. He said, work on your strengths and work harder on your weaknesses. Big facts, big facts. So the question of the night is, so now there are courting rules. So, every woman wants to talk about romance and about being courted, and so now men are trying to court women, but this is what's happening to them.
A man asked me for coffee today after work, and I politely told him no, and then brought myself to McAllister's, where I got this croissant, this grilled chicken sandwich, and an entire bowl of broccoli cheddar soup and a Dr. Pepper for under $25. Now, I'm not going to argue with you about how you like to date, just like I don't want you to argue with me about how I like to date, but coffee is never going to be an option for me. And just like I respect your choice to coffee, respect mine to not coffee.
As a plus size woman who struggles with dating as well, I have so much to say about the coffee date, girl. And my standards are extremely high too. I don't even drink coffee, so we're not even gonna have the discussion about whether a coffee date is sufficient enough for me. Cool, it don't matter. Let's move on. I don't care what's going on, how I look, and what I should do better about my appearance. I'm not accepting anything. I don't care what it is. If it's not in alignment with what I require and what I need for myself, I'm not doing it. And the fact that y'all projecting y'all insecurities onto this woman is absolutely insane to me, because I'm pretty sure so many things that she could pick apart about y'all. Because as a plus size Black woman, I got my own every fucking thing. I take care of myself. I take care of my appearance. Maybe not in the gym department. All right, cool. Let's move along. But come on now, y'all. Like, I ain't got no baby daddy. I don't come with, you know what I'm saying? Like, please, y'all are killing me. Leave that fucking girl alone. I want the conversation to stop now. I don't give a fuck what she require. She deserve it and do.
Bitch.
Black women are no longer for coffee dates. What do you guys think about what she said?
So as you see there, this was on Anton's panel on Monday night, but I actually seen that TikTok too before they actually talked about it. But I wanted to bring this up because, we've been talking about relationships and romance, and April always talks about being courted and all this love and romance and being celebrated every day, 24 hours a day. We get all these things from women. And then you will have a woman like this who is being courted. The young gentleman was trying to take her out to breakfast, have a coffee, and she went into that whole soliloquy about I took myself to McAllister. She bought like a meal for 3 people. Then wanted to have a soup with it. I don't even know why you wasted your time on that soup. And then the next lady comes on and makes it about being overweight and black. So we have to start with.
I ain't hear the same thing.
Go ahead. What you
bitch? Why don't you go get you a colon cleanse and take you a boo boo, bitch?
Come on now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Crowd control. Thank you, man.
What you got?
I would have settled for the coffee date. It just depends on what date. What date was that? Was it a first date? Was it an initial date?
It don't matter what goddamn date it is.
Thank you.
I'm taking your ass to go. You going to come? They sell croissants in there too. They sell croissants. They sell Danishes. You get you a damn Danish with your coffee. You ain't got your stomach ain't got to be growling.
Can you be serious with us, April, for one time? I know you don't want to be attacked by the women when I cut this up, but can you be real? Because that first line you just said,
man, you keep that shit solid, man. Keep that shit real. Ain't hold what it is. Coffee good in it, goddamn time.
You just said you wanted to be celebrated every day. What if that was his way of saying? It don't matter if it's the first date or the 50th, 100th date. He's trying to do a nice gesture for a woman that he's.
I'm trying to be around you, bitch.
Look,
I'm sorry.
I would have enjoyed either.
But take yourself out of it. What's going on here, April? What's going on with the women, man?
They're expecting too much.
Are they expecting too much, or you guys don't know what you want?
They don't know what they want.
Okay.
They don't know what they want.
And they mad they don't get chased in it. Yeah. We gonna talk about it.
You ain't gotta chase her. You can walk her ass down. She gonna be huffing and puffing, big boy. I'm sorry.
Alicia, where Alicia?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go.
I understand that some men feel that they are the prize and that they should be pursued by women. But
that's very sweet.
Men should pursue women as well. We should be pursuing each other, actually.
You don't want. They don't want to turn it down coffee dates. Bitch, you turn it down a coffee date. If I said.
I'm trying to get some. I'm really trying to get some answers. That's why I asked the question. So now I think every man has accepted that women aren't going to submit until the man provides them $1 million, have 1 million guns. We understand that you're only going to submit when things are perfect. We got that. We passed that. We hit that for a quarter already. We done. We get it. You ain't going to submit unless everything's perfect for you. That's not even on the table no more. Now we moved over to love, romance, and courting, and now we got rules for courting. Now we got a woman literally stating that she doesn't want to go. Like, she almost feels like she's more worthy than a coffee date. And then
that's basically what she was saying.
Then took herself to McAllister's
and bought the whole menu. No.
But then the woman after that comes on the screen and tries to protect this woman for getting backlash. But then she focuses on the most negative thing about the woman. And then because that's what she projected about herself. She knew the first thing people were going to talk about her was her weight. So the first thing she did was project. So, and said she got everything. And I never see people double talk so quickly. You can't have everything and then say, oh, but I don't got the weight room. So you don't have everything. But what can we do, April? You got to start giving us some answers.
She got no one beside her either.
I mean, for myself, I can't speak for the other women, but for myself, I wouldn't mind a coffee date.
Tell them all. Say, hey, bitch, I don't mind no coffee date anytime.
And this
take me anywhere to get me anything at any time.
This goes back to the Cheesecake Factory date. You remember when everybody was talking about going to the Cheesecake Factory? Like some woman didn't want her boyfriend or whoever to take her to the Cheesecake Factory because they thought it was like a date for, not of her caliber or whatever. You can take me down to the river and we can walk along the river walk.
Can you answer this though and be truthful? Because I think y'all want everything, but you want it the way you want it.
Is that a question or are you making a statement?
I'm asking. You guys want everything, but you want it the way you want it.
What is included in everything?
Because I'm assuming she wanted to be courted, but so if he would have said McAllister, she would have said, right on, let's go. So she wants to be courted, but she only wants it to be on her
terms.
So what is courting today? How can you court someone who doesn't want to be courted?
You can't.
Shit. And they have it. Can you put an exclamation point behind that? Bitch, you can't. But April, let me tell you something, April. I know we brought you up here to be the voice of the women. But hey, you got a new song right now. I know I've been changed. You are not like them.
I'm not.
So you got to speak for the ones who've been baptized, born again. We are not thinking like them. You are not to pander to these bullshit bitches.
Look.
I mean, you are not to be pandering to these off-brand women. That's better. I edited it. Yes. There we go. You are not here to pander for these off-brand women. You are here to be a voice. Soft rain. These hoes are hard thunder.
Boss said first impression syndrome. Can you elaborate on that for us?
Representative. Hit zero. Representative.
It's a lot of women who have higher expectations than others. Now, whether or not they deserve those expectations, to each his own, but I hate to say it like this because it sounds
Please say so.
Crazy, but I'm a simple woman.
That's what it is. That's all you need to be.
It's simplicity for me.
That's what it's supposed to be.
As long as I'm with you, beside you, no matter what we do, we can go walk in the woods or watch a movie or go bowling or.
So I asked you again.
Alicia said, there's nothing wrong with a coffee date. Like I said yesterday, take me to Dave and Buster so I can make some baskets on you. It's not that serious. Did you hear the video though, Alicia? Because we understand
what she heard it, bro. She doing homework. She listening to everything.
We understand what y'all are saying.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like y'all are seeing the same things that we are seeing as men.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But y'all are interpreting it how you want to interpret it.
Meaning?
Like like everybody says they want to be courted. Women don't want to be courted.
Some don't.
I don't think y'all want to be courted. It has to look.
What do you think? What do you think it is then? Just dating?
I don't even think it's that.
Is there a difference between dating and courtship?
I think that you ladies, not speaking to you, but just in general,
mm-hmm.
I think the women just want to be the man today. They literally want men who is like, hey, where do you want to go? Like McAllister's? Okay, cool. Oh, you don't like Cheesecake Factory? Well, let me go overdraw my account so that I can afford to take you to wherever we're going to take you to.
Oh, she said under $25. So it was $23.97.
It's crazy, man. Y'all got to watch the full reaction of the panel, man. Like to hear what some of these people are saying and like,
bro, they killing me with Cheesecake Factory. I don't get that. Materialistic. and that's green, man. Like even if I brought you a plate of jambalaya that I cooked from the crib, and we went and we sat down somewhere and we just ate, like on the bed of the truck. Like I let the tailgate down and we sat on the tail of the truck and watched traffic go by and kick the bobo. You know what I'm saying? And I'm over here trying to feel on you or something. You just out there playing, having a good time. Like what happened to just normal human interaction? You got to be somewhere where the ticket gonna come out to $115. You got to be doing something. You got to be eating something that's post-worthy for Facebook.
They gotta post it to their social medias.
These women no longer have value. So the value is the purchase of what the man is willing to spend on it.
Man, you know the sexiest post that you can make on Facebook is a plate that your stinking ass cooked.
He said they don't want dudes, they want superstars, hood legends. Oh yeah, that's what I said.
And yacht parties.
Yeah, I said that yesterday, Cortez. I said these women now, well, I want to say women, men, these athletes have created a new norm. And the reason why that happens is because these men would date anything today.
But he who been fitness connection.
Men would date anything today. Like that lady. I ain't gonna say it.
Don't do it.
Don't
do it. I already know where you're going.
I ain't gonna
don't even do it.
Yeah. Courting is just about conversation and getting to know each other. He said, let's keep it 1,000. Women largely seek to extract from men, leave them when they're drained. The hosts, they're vampires, sinners. Big facts. Big facts. And
Classic, where the hell you been?
And the sad thing, Classic, they'll
been
drain
in the bushes, ain't you?
They'll drain you mentally now. They'll drain your pockets and then drain you mentally. That's what we're dealing with on the internet every day. It's a mental drain. You're so defeated.
It's bashing. We're bashing each other. Really,
we're not bashing each other.
How are we not?
I have not really seen any content where men are bashing women. We are asking questions that women have no answer to. And then when y'all give an answer that makes no sense, and then the man crash out, and then you say he's bashing. But most men are asking like, hey, what is it that you want? Like, what is it? Like, what
they'll say something and then they'll end it with, I don't know.
Yeah. He said dudes work for the attention of them. They've just learned to exploit the biggest.
No, they don't. Most of these dudes work for the attention of other dudes. Most of these dudes some booty ticklers. That's what they do. That's what they do, bro. Most of them ain't on that. That's why they ain't got no G. They ain't got no gang. They ain't got no P, bro. They go in there and they talk bread. That's all they do is talk money, talk what they can do, what they can get you, what they can buy you, what your man ain't doing for you. I can do it for you. Shorty, why you out here riding this? I have you riding this. That's their game. Instead of stepping to somebody with some real G and really talk to somebody and really finagle, get that number on the script and don't get that money off your pocket. How about that?
Yeah.
That's why most of these broad they thwarted out here because half the dude coming at them talking about bread.
And I forgot
what you gonna be able to do for me. Well, I can give you about 50 feet right now because you crazy.
And I forgot where I heard it yet, Plug, but it was some gentleman who made a comparison of that when you go to a NBA game, right? The NBA players are trying to holler at every woman they see on the sideline, right? But then you'll go to a WNBA game, no man is not trying to talk to women. And they were explaining that that's what's happening to the market because these men don't care. Like they're so, I don't know what it is, man. Like
they hoish. They like females.
Yeah,
they full of estrogen. What they do is they got this testosterone that's normally built in their own body, and they're inhaling all of this female energy in the weed. And what it's doing is creating, when you put estrogen with testosterone, you get estrogen. And we out here smoking a bunch of bitches. That's what they is. That's what they do. They go around these women. And we over here salivating on the sideline looking at him from TV. He's sitting in the stands and ain't saying nothing to her. They over there looking like this right here. Like they scared of each other.
Yeah.
Weird, man. Y'all, man, them nigga weird out here, man. I don't understand that interaction, bro. I don't understand that.
It's crazy.
I don't
man.
understand it. I don't understand it. It's weird out here, man. It's weird out here.
We're gonna keep bringing more of these questions over to old April, man. We're just trying to get some answers for the women. The male congregation just needs some answers. Cortez kind of went with me about the it's not bashing if you ask why. He said they are test suppressed.
What is it called? What's the other word he said? What is it called? Failure
residue.
Failure residue. But that is the real shit. Hey, if it's on a t-shirt sometime next week, bro, don't be mad at me. Just know you inspired it. You dig me?
Rocky said, man, the happiest I've seen people are the old heads that got married back in the day and stayed married for 40, 50, 60 years until death. They all struggled, but they knew they had each other through it all. Yeah.
Yeah. Or the ones that, hey, Rocky, you got to find out about the ones that been body slammed in the game.
He said we lost that somehow in the new. Yeah, we lost it, Rocky, because we already answered it. We cracked this code. Women don't tolerate anything anymore.
Right.
No, it's the ones that's been hurt in prior relationships that come into the new that and they didn't let that hurt and that trauma build them up. It let them sit in fear. It let them sit in fear, and now they sitting in fear and they scared to move forward because they still traumatized. They didn't get, man. When you go through a traumatic situation, the best thing to do, like say if you were scared to get on a roller coaster, get your ass on the roller coaster, then go get on another roller coaster. You got to get over the fear. You got to get over the fear. You got to push through the fear. If not, you're going to be out here all day scared.
That's how I was on these water slides this summer.
Yeah, scared. You're going to be out here scared. And fear kills. I don't care. Whatever you say, fear kills.
All over. I was riding down all of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fear kills, man. It does. Fear kills, man. And people out here scared, traumatized from the last person. This is a new person.
Yeah.
It's a new person. People been in accidents and they stinking ass still driving.
That's true. That is true. But what do you all have for the people? We had a good show, man. We had a good show, man. We might have to talk more about it. It seemed like a lot of people are into the race talk and politics. Like we got a good mixture here and relationship. Okay. Got a good mixture. Me and Plug, we're gonna have to do a day where we just stick to sports and talk about, not really talk about people, but talk about some of the nuances of sports, like the stuff we talked about tonight with the coaches and just breaking down it from a different perspective. I think we can get a good deal of people. When I was trying to date, I was dealing with all the baggage the last dudes left.
Yeah.
If that woman's not healed off of her last relationship, she's gonna bring all that into the new.
I'm gonna let us breathe for the night. Where can they find
No, go ahead and say it.
Cold blooded. It's too late.
Don't hold on to it. Go ahead and say it.
It's late.
No, go ahead and say it.
I still got to do my hour obligation of cardio.
I'm listening.
No, it's okay. We'll table it. We'll bring it up tomorrow.
What time y'all going tomorrow, bro?
We start rolling at 9 a.m.
All right, blessings, man. You think you can put it up? You put it up online? Let me see what's going on.
I'm gonna try to do it on. I might end up doing it on YouTube live.
Do it, bro. Do it, brother. Do it, brother.
Yeah.
Do it, brother.
I brought
we try to bring everybody to the front of the congregation. You feel me? And when we get backstage, I'm gonna tell April, you don't do that for the bullshit. We don't do that for them no more. That's it. It's over with. They did.
Rocky said at Cortez, my point was about happiness. Money ain't making anyone happy. Big facts. That's the point about struggle. Yeah. Rocky, yeah, man. Like you trust me, you hitting it on the head.
Sticking through the struggle for sure.
Yeah. That's what we said, Rocky. The biggest thing is, man, these people nobody wants to tolerate through the struggle, man.
It's building a friendship. And then the courtship happened, not like automatically. And then the dating started. You wouldn't even know how it started. You don't even know how you got here. When you just trying to make a friend, just trying to be friends, You know, just I want me a partner. You ain't gonna even know when all this shit began. Like, damn, man, we been hanging out like for damn 8-9 months, man. Goddamn, man. How this happen?
Go to the hood, man. You see some of the greatest couples. They'll walk to the store together. They'll walk to laundry mats together. You go to the hood, you see some lovely couples. Not all of them, but you'll see some people who really in love. And
yeah, you're gonna see a
That's
dude.
all they got is each other.
He gonna be walking around with his toes hanging out the front of his slides like this.
That's all they got is each
pushing the grocery shopping cart from the stove.
And she got them pink ass, dirt ass bunny slides on. They'll give it a damn. You understand? Yeah. Both of them smelling like Funyuns and armpits. You feel me?
They love each other, man. They love it. It's a couple. I'm gonna try to bring it up tomorrow. It's a couple on TikTok that literally is a depiction of that, man. And now they're blowing up. So they're making a little money, but man, they're doing good. He said, "Great commentary, Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, man. On here, but you let them know where they can find y'all before we close this thing.
April ain't gonna want me on tomorrow. April say plug. We don't need plug tomorrow.
Y'all can find me at Conversations with Soft Rain on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram.
Y'all can find me on Conversations with Hard Thunder. And I'm gonna kick. I'm gonna kick your ass. Nah, y'all can find me at Uncle Plug TV on all platforms. And I'm gonna kick you on What's in Your Wallet, Unc. Y'all come and check me out. I'm just having a good ass time. I'm just enjoying life right now. I ain't got no worries. I ain't got no issues. You know, so everybody in my circle doing good. Everybody doing good. Everybody happy. I don't know what the hell they got in their pocket. They ain't never asked me for nothing, so I guess they straight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't asked them for nothing. They asked me for nothing, so I guess they straight. I love them. They love me. It's all good, man. Life is grand because you know why? Every day above ground.
It's blessed.
It's a good day.
It's a day. Already.
And, lastly, Rocky said, yes, friends first. If you can't be a friend, you can't be a reliable partner. And yes, my wife and I have a car, but I love just walking and talking. That's what I'm talking about, man. Congrats on your marriage, man. I'm blessed. I had so many great influences. Y'all be easy. Yes, sir.
For sure, bro. Hey, Nick, hey, we on tomorrow, man. Come fuck with him.
Yeah, he said he already liked and subbed. He said I also spread the word about y'all peoples for sure. Hey.
Well, thank you.
Shout out, man.
Thank you.
Big shout out.
Thank you, Rocky. Rocky your hand, man.
Yeah, hey, Cortez, I'm sure we'll see you tomorrow too on Classic. But I appreciate everybody, man. Y'all can find me on Souls of Thought on YouTube, Retired No Filter on Instagram, and then it's Souls of Thought everywhere else. Kick, Twitch, Rumble. And then I'm gonna get Instagram switched over too, so everything just the same thing. But we appreciate y'all, man, and we out. What's good, my Souls of Thought family? It's your boy Norris, and I want to tell you before you leave this video today, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if you haven't already, make sure you leave a comment, hit the like button, share this content, and make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. And as I leave every video, God loves you, which is most importantly, I love you. You're beautiful, and your boy's out. Let go.